Hey there, curious minds. Ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly draw others in like moths to a flame? Well, buckle up, because we're about to spill the tea on the hidden habits of the most magnetically attractive people you'll ever meet. But here's the twist. We're not talking about movie star looks or smooth pickup lines. Nope. We're diving deep into the subtle, often overlooked behaviors that make someone absolutely irresistible. These aren't your typical make eye contact and smile tips. We're talking about the secret sauce, the ninja moves of social magnetism that most people have never even heard of. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolbox of powerful under-the-radar techniques that'll have people wondering, what is it about them? So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of silent charisma? Let's dive in. Forget playing it cool all the time. The truly magnetic among us have mastered the art of selective vulnerability. It's like emotional striptease, revealing just enough to create intrigue and connection, but not so much that you lose your mystery. Here's how it works. Instead of the usual small talk, share a slightly embarrassing story or a personal challenge you're facing. But here's the key. Do it with confidence and a touch of humor. This unexpected openness creates an instant bond, making others feel safe to open up too. For example, at a work event you might say, I was so nervous about this meeting that I put my shirt on inside out this morning. Didn't realize it until I was halfway here. This kind of admission, delivered with a confident chuckle, is disarming and endearing. But remember, it's selective vulnerability. You're not spilling your deepest, darkest secrets. You're strategically sharing relatable human moments that make you approachable and real. This technique creates a sense of intimacy and trust, making you irresistibly attractive to others. In a world where everyone's rushing to speak, the most attractive people have mastered the power of the pause. It's not just about being a good listener, it's about creating magnetic moments of silence that draw others in. Here's the secret. When someone finishes speaking, don't jump in immediately. Instead, hold their gaze for a beat or two before responding. This tiny pause does two powerful things. It shows you're really processing what they've said, and it creates a moment of anticipation for your response. But it goes beyond conversations. The pause technique works in all sorts of situations. Walking into a room, pause at the doorway for a moment, survey the scene, then make your entrance. It exudes confidence and draws attention without saying a word. Even in debates or arguments, a well-timed pause can be your secret weapon. Instead of firing back instantly, take a breath. Let the tension build for a second. Then deliver your response calmly. It's a power move that commands respect and attention. This simple yet effective technique can dramatically increase your social magnetism, making you stand out in any interaction. The most magnetically attractive people have mastered the art of making others feel physically comfortable without actual touch. It's like having a force field of good vibes around you. Here's how it works. It's all about mastering proxemics, the study of personal space. The trick is to get close enough to create intimacy, but not so close that it's invasive. Find that sweet spot where your presence is felt, but not overwhelming. For example, when joining a group, position yourself at a slight angle to others, rather than directly face to face. This non-confrontational stance makes others feel at ease. Or, when walking alongside someone, match their pace and direction smoothly, creating a sense of harmony without physical contact. Another ninja move, use objects as extensions of touch. Sliding a coffee cup towards someone or passing a pen creates a connection point without actual physical contact. It's subtle but powerful. The key is to be aware of the invisible bubble around people and to interact with it respectfully. This creates a sense of intimacy and connection that's hard to resist, making you magnetically attractive in social situations. The real masters of attraction know that it's not about grand gestures, it's about maximizing micro moments. These are the split-second opportunities to create connections that most people miss. Here's the secret. Train yourself to notice and act on these blink and you'll miss it chances for meaningful interaction. It could be a flicker of emotion across someone's face, a subtle shift in body language, or a momentary lull in conversation. For instance, if you notice someone's eyes light up when mentioning a topic, even for a second, dive deeper into that subject. Or if you catch a quick frown, acknowledge it with a gentle, "Everything okay?" These micro-attentions show an almost superhuman level of awareness and care. Even in passing interactions, you can apply this. Making brief eye contact with a stranger, throw them a quick, genuine smile. It's a micro moment of connection that can brighten both your days. The beauty of this technique is that it makes every interaction, no matter how brief, feel significant and memorable. People will walk away feeling truly seen and valued, often without knowing exactly why. This heightened awareness and responsiveness make you incredibly attractive to others. Forget trying to be the most interesting person in the room. The real secret to magnetic attraction: be the most interested, but not in the way you might think. Enter the Curiosity Chameleon technique. It's about adapting your curiosity to the person you're talking to, diving deep into their world in a way that's almost shape-shifting. Here's how it works. Instead of asking generic questions, become a temporary expert in whatever the other person is passionate about. If they mention loving vintage cars, don't just nod. Ask about the specific challenges of maintaining a 1960s engine. Never heard of their favorite obscure band? Ask them to describe the music in a way that would make you feel it. The key is to ask questions that they've probably never been asked before about their interests. This shows not just that you're listening, but that you're actively trying to step into their world. But here's the ninja move. Relate their passion back to something unexpected. If they're into astronomy, you might say, "That's fascinating. Do you think stargazing has influenced how you view everyday problems?" This kind of left-field connection showcases your creativity and genuine engagement. Remember, you're not pretending to know about their interests. You're openly and enthusiastically learning. This genuine curiosity is irresistibly attractive, making people feel valued and eager to spend more time with you. The most attractive people have a superpower. They can instantly elevate the emotional state of those around them. We're not talking about being a cheerleader or a yes person. This is about emotional alchemy, the ability to transform the emotional energy in any interaction. Here's the secret. It's all about reading the room and then subtly shifting the emotional thermostat. If you walk into a tense situation, you don't ignore the tension or try to artificially lighten the mood. Instead, you acknowledge it and then gently guide the energy to a more positive state. For example, if you sense frustration in a group, you might say, "I can feel there's some tension here. What if we took a step back and looked at this from a completely different angle?" This acknowledges the current state, but also opens a door to shift it. The real ninja move is in how you use your own emotional state as a tool. Like a tuning fork, you can set the emotional tone. If you want to elevate the energy, ramp up your own enthusiasm gradually. Want to calm things down? Slow your speech, lower your voice, and watch as others match your energy. But here's the key. It's not about manipulating emotions. It's about genuinely connecting with how others feel and then inviting them to a different emotional space. This creates a sense of emotional safety and rapport that's magnetically attractive, making you a person others naturally gravitate towards. In a world of constant distraction, true presence has become a rare and incredibly attractive quality. But we're not just talking about putting your phone away. The Presence Amplifier technique is about creating an almost tangible field of attention that others can feel. Here's how it works. Start by grounding yourself physically. Feel your feet on the floor, straighten your posture slightly. Take a deep breath and imagine roots growing from your feet into the ground. This instantly makes your presence more solid and noticeable. Now the ninja move. As you interact with others, imagine your attention as a spotlight. When you're listening, visualize this spotlight fully encompassing the speaker. When you speak, see it expanding to include both of you. This visualization actually changes your micro-expressions and body language in subtle but powerful ways. But don't stop there. Engage all your senses in the interaction. Notice the tiny details, the flecks of color in their eyes, the tone of their voice, the subtle shifts in their expression. This multi-sensory engagement creates an almost palpable field of attention that others can feel. The result? People feel not just heard, but truly seen and valued in your presence. It's like giving them the gift of your complete, undivided attention, something so rare in today's world that it becomes irresistibly attractive. This level of presence makes you stand out in any social situation, drawing others to you like a magnet. And there you have it. 7 secret habits that will skyrocket your silent attractiveness and turn you into a people magnet. From the art of selective vulnerability to becoming a presence amplifier, these are the hidden techniques that the most charismatic people use without even realizing it. Remember, true attractiveness isn't about changing who you are. It's about amplifying your best qualities and creating meaningful connections in every interaction. It's about becoming the kind of person that others are naturally drawn to, without quite knowing why. If this video opened your eyes to some new possibilities, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you want more insider psychology tips to level up your life, hit subscribe and that notification bell. Until next time, keep experimenting with these habits. And remember, true attraction starts from within. This is PsycKeys, signing off. Stay curious, stay authentic, and keep unlocking your potential.